Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to another exciting episode of Open That Joe. We're doing a classified series, so that means 6-inch action figures, right? I'm gonna do two today. Try to balance things out, a Joe and a Cobra. I picked these two just not for any particular reason. I did not have this particular figure, the Joe I'll talk about first. I did not have him as a kid. I had the Sonic Fighter version of him, so the one with the gigantic backpack and all those machine gun noises on it, but I didn't have the original one. So I'm very excited to get this guy and open him finally. None other than Dial Tone. Look at this. I heard people were having trouble getting him. I mean, it took forever for me to get him. I think I ordered him back in the fall. Finally got him maybe, a couple of weeks ago. It's summertime, by the way. So yeah, it took a good, 8-9 months, I think. Can't keep track of him. But anyways, he's here. He's number 149 in the series, if you see that. Yep. He's got his little listening device. He's got the very cool classic backpack. You got to have the backpack, right? Just like his beret. You got to have that. Iconic, classic look backpack. Now, I think that this one has like a fold-out computer or something like it. We will find out together because I think I saw that, but I'm not sure if that was just one of those, hey, we want to put it in there. Anyways, that's the Joe I picked, Dial Tone. He's got the classic colors, everything. It's really cool. I'm excited to open this guy. The Cobra that I picked, I didn't have a particular reason other than I thought, hey, you know what? Summertime, maybe I'll play with this guy in the pool, or the kids can play with him in the bathtub. Actually, probably not. They'll lose the accessories. It'll go down the drain. So, let's see. Any guesses as to who the Cobra is? I didn't have him. My brother didn't have him as a kid. Did I say something about water? Oh, I probably gave it away. That's it. We gave it away. It's retro card back Cobra Eel. Very cool. He's kind of a viper. You can have 100 of them if you want. But it's on that thick stock card stock right there. Very, very nice, very nice. Comes with a lot of accessories. Comes with like a harpoon gun, a little dagger. It's got his air tank, mask, and the tubes, respirator tubes. He comes with cool flippers in the back and a stand. Probably one of those custom like Cobra stands, right? So this will be exciting. Very excited to open him. I'm excited to open both. So who should I do first here? I think we usually go Joe's first. So I think I'll do Cobra today. I'm more of a Joe guy anyway, so I think I'll save Dial Tone for last because that's kind of a special one. I always wanted him as a kid. I'm gonna use my handy dandy Joe box opener here. Kids, if you're watching at home, what do we always say? Let mommy and daddy do it. Or grandma and grandpa, or uncle and auntie. Somebody grown up. Just let a grown up use a knife or a box opener or whatever you're using to extract your Joes, right? We don't want anybody to get hurt. So be safe out there, huh? Okay. Takes a little bit of time. This is pretty thick plastic too, so you got to really kind of go at it here. But I'll be very careful. I don't want to cut the flippers. I think I'm getting a little close there. But I'll just use the point here, just the very, very end point of the knife. Sorry, box opener. Joe box opener. That's what I call it. All right, cool. Cut away in case it, gets away from you. All right, cool. That's one side open. That's the only downside to these retro cardbacks is that you got to really like carve into it with a sharp knife. There's no easy way to do it unless you rip the card stock, which I don't want to do that. I want to display it on my shelf, It's cool box art. Okay, kind of just went to town. I forgot to even point out the box art to you guys real quick. So look at that. It's got that classic, burst in the background. Very, very cool art. I think the art is really awesome on these guys. Here's the file card. Now, some people are going to cut these file cards out. You cut the file card out and then you ruin the box art, see? I guess you get two, but at any rate, I should read it to you in English only because there's, let's see here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 languages. Look at that. Let's get a close shot there, camera guy, the different languages. First one I read is English. The second one, so the first one says English, classified. The second one I'm guessing is French, classifié, right? I'm thinking the third one is German. Classifiziert. I'm probably butchering that pronunciation because I don't read German. Clasificado. Now that sounds Spanish to me. Confidencial. That also sounds I think one of them is probably like Portuguese or something like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Comment down below if, see the last two there? There's clasificado. I think that's Spanish. Then there's confidencial. I'm gonna guess that the last one is like Portuguese for our Brazilian friends and Portuguese friends out there, huh? Yeah, because I think it lines up here. Well, English first, then the French, right? Rouler, plonger de combat, right? That's how you say it in French, I guess. It's a diver. Anyways, let's move on. Enough for the language lessons today. This isn't Rosetta Stone. This is Joe Box opening. Okay. Oh, I hope I don't get trademarked, slapped for using that name. Anyways, we will slice and dice here. Oh, we're not doing slice and dice today. I'm just slicing and dicing the box. Get this guy out of here. Oh yeah, look at that. Everything is in a nice little tray. Let's check out the, oh, there we go. Yep, I told you. Big surprise, huh? Can you see that there? There we go. I see it. I see it. I see it. It's the Cobra symbol on the foot stand, figure stand. Yep, love it, love it, love it. Those are really neat. I do like those. I wish all the figures came with them. Now, the first thing that comes out is little flippers. See that? It's okay if these guys are a little gummy. I just hope that the other, I almost said instruments, weapons are not gummy. See, these are a little bit gummy. It's fine, because that's actually a good thing, right? So you want these kind of pliable. It's fine, no big deal there. Really, really, really don't have a problem with that. It's if the torpedo gun's gummy, huh? We don't want that. We want it to be nice and sturdy, rigid. There we go. We'll discard this. Oh, we're not going to keep that. I don't think so. Let's get the diver out, huh? Let's get the actual diver. Look at all the stuff he comes with. Like I said, I kind of already went through it, but look at that uniform. Look at that respirator mask. Air tank. Dagger. Harpoon gun. Ho, 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 ho. Let's crack this guy open. Sorry for all the plastic noise. Hope you guys don't have headphones on or something, because that would be brutal. It might be in shop trouble. There we go. Da, 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 da. This is so cool. I love it. He stands up on his own, as he should. Probably even better when you put him on the figure stand. Yep. Oh, look at that. The pegs match up with the whole size. That's perfect. Sometimes they don't. If you get like the third-party ones, you know, they're 3D printed. They look awesome and everything, but sometimes, occasionally, the pegs are not exactly the right size, so they can mash up the hole in the foot. Not the case here. We got just the right match. Look at that. That is super cool. Now I can stand him up, walk away. No problemos. Okay, let's check this out. We'll get the harpoon gun out. Okay, I'm happy. It's not that flexible. I'm very happy. I mean, the tip here is a little bit, but that's fine. It's so thin. I expect that. The wire is not that flexible. This is good. I think on the torpedo guy I got, which has like I think the same gun, I think it's a little wobbly, a little soft, if you will. But anyways, good one. And I like that it's a 3-tone weapon here. Look, the strap, the kind of the bronze harpoon tip. Very cool. I like it. Or they would put on the file card, me gusta. I like it. Bonjour à ti. For French, I don't know. I don't speak French either. In case you couldn't tell. I know how to say je ne sais pas or je ne sais quoi. One of them means I don't know. That's about it. Anyways, here's his air tank. That's very cool. I like the kind of the contour there. See that? Kind of follows his natural back arch. Red kind of shield there to, you know, I guess deflect small arms fire against the air tanks. Cobra symbol needed. Very, very cool. I like this. I like it a lot. Get the dagger out here. Okay. The dagger, I'm gonna have to like maybe put it in the sun or something like that. Or, well, actually, can you see it, guys? I'm not even showing it to you guys. Look, can you see how bent that is? Let's get a tight shot there, camera guy, if you don't mind. Yeah, it's not exactly true. Can you see that? Yeah, it's fine. It's not the biggest deal. We'll probably just keep it in the sheath anyways on his leg. But it's just always good to know that it's a good product. I'm fine with it. It's not that bad. Moving right along to the face mask. That's cool. Look at that. He's got his little calm thing up on top. Look at that. Can you see that? Yeah. He's got the lens, which the lens, let me see if it's transparent. Yeah, because look at that. You can see my finger through there. See that? See? Very cool. That's neat. I do like that a lot. The clear lens. I'm trying to think if I have any others. The only other clear lens I can think of is on Starduster. Yeah. But it's just that little visor that goes across the front. But anyways, this is a really cool helmet. I really like it. And then of course the respirator tubes, they tie into the, or they plug into the backpack. See? Got the little port right there. Got the little stub right there. Goes right in there. So at any rate, very, very cool. So shall we move on to Senior Dial Tone? Yeah, I think we should. Oh, actually, real quick, I'll give the quick grade on this. I should be doing this for every video. My quick initial grade on this guy, I'm gonna give him an A for my report card. Yeah, if I had to give him a score out of, let's say, 100, geez, that's tough. I wouldn't mark him down too low. I mean, I don't really have any complaints, so I don't see a reason why he can't get, like, let's say a 90. You know. I guess I wouldn't give him higher than that because he's just a Viper, but still, the figure that they made, I give an A. Yeah, so no complaints. Oh, and last thing I'll show you real quick, I got this cool thing off Amazon, right? It's like one of those figure stands. You put it together pretty easy. I'm gonna pose him like he's swimming around. That I just had that idea. You know, I had one of these lying around. I used them. I used a couple of them. I used one for Raptor. He's like launching himself off a brick wall. And then also Starduster is going up to meet him. So anyways, I can use this guy. I can pose this guy as though he's swimming around. That makes him kind of a lot more useful. Because I don't want to just have him standing around the Cobra base, right? That's kind of silly. And I don't exactly have a water diorama yet, but that's fine. So what I'll do here is I'll put this around his waist. And we can tinker with it later, but let's see if you can see it there on the camera. Yeah. So I'll tinker with it later. But bottom line is I'll pose him like he's swimming. So I'll keep you updated on that for sure. Probably in the next video I make. Hopefully it's not too long from now. But anyways, that looks cool. So that he will be suspended in the air. Looks like he's swimming. That way I can put the flippers on him. That's another reason I wanted to do this. Because right now Torpedo is just kind of sitting around the Joe base. He's got his flippers on, but he looks kind of silly standing there, you know. So we will apply it like this. There. That's just one of them on, but you can see it looks cool. Looks really cool. See that? And it's a good, you know, his waist is a good, what is this? Probably 2, 3, probably a good 4 inches up in the air, maybe 4.5. But yeah, I recommend him. Anyways, and then now look, I let go and it's balanced. It's a very good stand. Very, very good stand. Okay, now moving on to our Amigo dial tone. And for those young folks out there, a dial tone is what you used to hear when you picked up the phone. You picked up the phone and there's a bzzz before you start dialing the phone. Anyways, enough of the history lesson. Let's get to opening dial tone. Number 149, if you recall. He's got that listening device right there. What's that? Yeah, it's a listening device. Okay. So all of his accessories, they're not really visible, but I do see a little cell phone there. So see, they've updated him for the modern era, right? No, he's got skills listed here. These old eyes are gonna have a tough time reading him. The top one is a communication tower. I'm gonna take the shades off so I can see better. Okay, see, check it out. If it will focus, maybe not. It's having a tough time focusing. Anyways, the top one is a radio antenna, right? With the signals going out. So that means he's good at communications, right? The second one, it's a cell phone. I guess that means he's good at like personal communications or posting videos or tweeting at people. I don't know what that means, but anyways. The third one, I think that's like a microchip or something like that. So I think he's good with electronics, right? That's what I'm gonna guess it is. If I'm wrong, that's fine. The fourth and final one is a padlock or lock symbol, right? See that? So I'm guessing he's good at unlocking enemy bases, right? He can go up to that panel and he can somehow gain access for the Joes. On the movies, they always just shoot the panel and then that opens the doors. I don't think that really works. I think you gotta like hack into it. Anyways, back of it, I love what they're doing now with these guys. So I forget when they started doing it, but in the very beginning, they just had kind of a generic picture or like a map of Cobra Island. Then I think they kind of had those like posters where they had like all the Joes on there, you know. Storm Shadow and Snake Eyes were fighting in the middle, and they just had kind of like cool poses. just generic posters. But now they've got actual specific poses and figure photography there. I actually think I want to recreate all of them that they do. That'd be kind of cool. Anyways, let's get to the good stuff, huh? Shall we? The actual unboxing of Senor Dialtone. Oh, by the way, I don't think they give him a name. It's Dialtone. I'll have to look it up and see what his real name is. But I just remember from the cartoon, he would always be like the guy doing the public service announcements, you know. Hey, you know, there's a power line that went down. Your kids shouldn't be playing around that. Thanks, Dialtone. Now we know. And knowing is half the battle. He had kind of that little nasally voice, but I love it. Let's take a smell here. This is fresh out of the factory, okay, guys? Straight from the factory. You're gonna smell a fresh baked toy, which, by the way, nothing better. Ah, there we go. Take a smell. There we go. Right out of the headquarters oven. Perfect. Oh boy, it's almost like Christmas when we open these things. I'm telling you. Look at all the stuff this guy comes with. I'm telling you. He's got a cell phone, like I already mentioned that. He's got his listening device. He's got his little submachine gun. The cool backpack. That's kind of the highlight for me. I'm being honest with you. And then, oh, does it fold down? I thought the silver thing would fold down or something like that. It does not. But we'll figure it out. I could have sworn that they were doing something like that. That's okay. And then let's just get him out. Let's see what's going on with this guy. Let's see here. Get the legs out. Sorry for all the crinkling noise. I could play some elevator music or something while I do that, so it doesn't, you know, destroy your speakers or give you a headache at home. Oh, this guy's so cool. Look at his colors, man. Are you kidding me? Oh, the boots are the boots are pretty neat. Yeah, he has pretty solid little boots. Look at that. Those are awesome. Should we pause this for a second? I think. Well, no, never mind. I thought we were gonna get a little visitor out here, a visitor or four. Anyways, oh, he's got a little holder for his cell phone. See that? Look at that camera guy. Let's get a shot of that. Yeah, that's where you put his little. It's probably an Android device, right? Yeah, knowing dial tone. Now he's got a walkie-talkie down here that does not come out. But that's fine. It's just for looks, I guess. You know. Let's get his iconic backpack out so we can see that thing. Like I said, I could have sworn that the silver thing would open up, but it does not. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, maybe. Oh, no, hold on. Nope. Okay. Unless I'm missing something, nothing on this backpack opens up. But he does have this cool, the microphone thing that comes down. That's neat. We do like that. Yeah. If this thing does open up and I'm just not seeing it, then I do apologize. I mean, I feel like I owe it to my. Oh, hey, no, hold on. Right as I said that, look at that. I knew it. That's even better than I thought. I thought it was this little guy. Look at that. You can see the circuitry inside there. Can you guys see that? The silver stuff? Yeah. But look at this. It's got a full-on like laptop there. Keyboard and everything. That is so cool. So he can put it down. And I saw on a promo picture that he puts it kind of on a rock or something like that out in the field. And he's sending emails and all that stuff. Anyways, he's got like a security camera here. He's got all kinds of stuff on this backpack. This is tech out. Anyways, so if you get yours at home, just know the bottom panel, that big panel, and it locks pretty securely in place. So anyways, favorite part by far, backpack. Okay, you can just put it over here for now, and let's go get the cell phone, or let's go get the listening device out, and then the cell phone, and we'll be done. We'll call it a wrap on this double feature today, on this Sunday. Look at that. That's almost asking for a paint job, I think. You know, maybe the dish could be painted silver or something like that. Anyways, maybe I could get into that. I have to find the right type of paint and a tiny brush, but we'll save that for another day. Get his submachine gun out. I feel like he had something like this as a kid. I mean, and it's not gummy either. That's good. That's rigid plastic. That's really good. It's got a port for blast effects, so you're set. Magazine does not come out. That's fine. Anyways, great on this is, oh no, hold on, I think I see something cool. The machine gun has a little holder on the top. I think that's for his cell phone. Let me just find out for you. See, I'm doing the hard work for you. If you were in doubt about getting dial tone until now, this is gonna put you over the top. Because look, you put, I think it's gonna work. I don't know. Oh, tell me it's gonna work. Please tell me it's gonna work. Okay, look what I'm doing here, guys. You put the cell phone into this little thing here. Oh, now that is absolutely money. Look at that. Now it's a little loose in there, but it won't fall out because it's kind of held by the ends. But anyways, look at that. He can hold his gun with a display on it. Now that's super cool. I love it. So anyways, that concludes today's episode of Open That Joe. These two guys are now gonna go to battle. Well, he's gonna go to battle with Torpedo, and he's gonna go support the field troops. But you know what I mean. So anyways, hope you guys have a great weekend and stay cool. And we will see you next time on Open That Joe. But the kids would say, it's time to go play. So have fun, everybody. Take care. Bye-bye.